Hey friends, welcome back to another vlog. Today I am getting ready to go to a brunch today. We'll be going to a few different places. The first spot that we're gonna go to is the Drake. So I've never been to it, but if you're in the Orlando area, definitely a spot to try. It's been on TikTok, so I'm just gonna see what it's hitting for. And then we might go to this beignet cafe as well, because as you know, I just dropped my New Orleans vlog. So if you have not sat in and watched that vlog, go ahead and do so. But also we're gonna go there because I'm kind of craving New Orleans again. So yeah, we're gonna definitely try some beignets. But if you're new to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe. I definitely try to comment back. Please give me feedback. Please tell me what kind of videos you guys want to see. I'm definitely trying to push out a lot of content for you guys. But I figured while you guys watch me do my makeup today, I could probably give you guys a little story time on how I almost died. I almost died, y'all. I almost got... Shut up! They almost had... Alright, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what I do for my makeup as I am getting ready. I like to start off with my eyebrows. My eyebrows are kind of already done. But, I mean, they're not like done. But I actually got my eyebrows ombre. And so I really sometimes don't have to do too much to it unless I didn't get like my brows waxed or anything, which I didn't. So I kind of gotta do a little razzle dazzle. But yeah, let's get into this little story time. So this was back in Tallahassee. I lived in Tallahassee for about 2 years, and that is where I was pursuing my career and getting the degree for it for dental hygiene. So my first year out there, I'm gonna be real, y'all, like, it was quiet. To move to a city that you don't know anybody in, it's kind of like starting all over, you know. All my friends were in Orlando, so y'all see that, bro? So all my friends were in Orlando, and you know, it was just hard. You know, I didn't really have like a support system out there. I did have one of my cousins that stayed like right across the street, but you know, being the fact that she was in college too, you know, she had her own set of friends and stuff, so we really didn't like see each other all the time, because we had two different type of schedules. But when we did link up. But anyways, let me tell y'all how I almost died, right? So it was like my second year of living out there. Now, Tallahassee, I always hear like there's always something going down. Like, there is always something going down in that city. And it's like, it's one of those places where you might be on a good street, and then you turn the corner and boom, you in the hood. And it's just one of those type of cities, but it's obviously college town. But I guess every year they have like this big swimsuit party. So you get dressed up in your swimsuit and you go to this party. But this wasn't like a during the day type of party. This was like an evening, nighttime type of party. Mind you, I normally don't even go out like that for real. And if I did go out in Tallahassee, the only places you would find me is a day party at Potbelly's or Prime Time. Or like I would go to a restaurant and eat. Other than that, you could not catch me outside, you know, doing the nightlife, the clubs, because at the time, like, I wasn't there for that. I was really focused and locked in on what I was doing, right? But yeah, I had a friend. I actually met her through a friend, and one day she hit me up and she's like, "Oh, like, do you want to go to this party with me and my roommate?" And I was like, "Okay, cool." Mind you, I've met her and her roommate before because we've gone out together one time, and she was cool, but she didn't tell me she was getting her hair done or her hair braided at like, this was about, oh my God, like 10 o'clock at night, because I already told her I was ready since like 9 o'clock. So I was already ready to go. But like, I guess typical parties don't start till like, what, 11 o'clock. That's when everybody start pulling up and it really just start getting hype or whatever. So this girl is doing her braids by the time I get to her house. And I'm just like, okay, where are we going? Because at this point, I just want to go home. And something was telling me, Michelle, take your black ass home. And I should have listened to myself. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because you got to live to learn, right? So, I'm sorry, y'all. So, yeah, I should have took myself home. And I didn't. And I was like, I'm going to just wait for her or whatever. Mind you, it's already late night. My house is like around the corner from her. So I was just like, if anything, like, I'm all around the corner. But we had planned to ride, to the function together. And she said she was going to drive. So I was like, all right, cool. Because I don't really know my way around town. Like, I did. Like, Tallahassee is a small town, so it's very easy to learn where you're going. And mind you, I have already been to Potbelly's before. But I don't know. I just was like, she knows where to go. She knows probably where to park. I wouldn't know. And so we did end up going, but mind you, by the time we left, it was already like 2. I promise you, it was already like 2. And at that point, like I said, I should have just went home. But I didn't. And so we get there and we standing in a line. Why are we standing at a line at 2 a.m.? Like, this party was like the party of the town. Like, everybody and their mamas was there. If you wasn't there, I guess I don't know. But everybody was there. Like, and I think they even had like maybe a couple celebrities coming out, or they came out. I don't know. But we got there and we were trying to get in because we had already paid and bought our tickets. So it should have been like nothing. Like, because we had like the VIP type of ticket. So it's like, you just show them the little thing and they should have let us in. So then the guy was like, oh yeah, come around the corner. We gonna, or come around to the side of the building and we gonna get you in like that. Cause you guys are VIP. So we come to the side and we were supposed to go in through like a back door, basically, that led to like the opening. And then after a certain amount of people, they said, oh yeah, we're not letting anybody else in. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, they just told us to come back here so we could get in. Like, what we doing? So then the guy was like, well, we just ran out of wristbands. So I got to go get y'all some wristbands. This man left us there for a good half hour. So it was almost 3 at this point. I want to say it was almost 3. And we're just sitting there and I'm just like, oh my God, like, we're missing the whole entire function. Well, we basically missed the whole function, if you ask me. We had already missed it. So, I should have just went home. But my homegirls was like wanting to go anyway. So I was like, well, all right, I guess, And so we went. And we're waiting for the wristbands. We finally get the wristbands. So the way Potbelly's was set up that night, it was like when you walked in, there was like 2 bars on each side. So you could go to the first bar and get a drink, or you could go to the second. Around that second bar, you go in through a walkway, and it takes you to essentially the back of the building, and that's where the whole party is going on. That's where the stage is. That's where the little sections are. From what I can remember with my memory. And we had just got to the bar, and I was like, they were like, oh, what do you want to drink? And I was like,
Julio. What you said? Julio. I just need a dog, Julio. For all my love.
I didn't really know what I wanted to drink, but I was just like, oh, can you make me something with, pineapple and a little bit of, tequila. I was like, can you make me a little bit of something with tequila? And literally the second I placed my order and I was about to reach for my drink,
bow, 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 bow. All the niggas run out the door. They run out the door. This nigga on the floor.
all I hear is fa, 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 fa. I'm like, oh my God. And I suddenly see everybody starting to trample people. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? I look to the side of me. My friends were running for dear life. Mind you, they didn't even tell me they was running. I didn't know what was going on. Started running. And I guess the person who had got shot was like right in the front or something. I don't know. It was in very close proximity. But I don't know. I feel like it was almost like 2 shootings going on at the same time. There was one going on in the main area where everybody was at. And then there was one that happened directly in the front. And so if you were already in the front or on the side of the building, were already running towards where we were, because we were kind of like in the front, but off to the side. And so we went, and I look over, and my homegirl, she's already running, and I'm seeing like she's kind of like being trampled in a sense. So I'm like trying to help her up, and then I'm running trying to take cover. It was literally the scariest moment of my entire life. I said, from this day forward, I will never do nightlife or ever go out like at a club. I wasn't doing it. So if you ever wonder why, like, Michelle, you don't be at a club, you don't go to the club, da, 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 da. That's why. Because I almost lost my goddamn life. So yeah, that's basically what happened. That's how I almost died.
Upsetting me and my homegirl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to Better No Chase, where the hell could you go?
Yeah. That was it, y'all. But Tallahassee was definitely a good time. I will say, like, the regular brunches, like, nothing like that ever happened and whatnot. But I will say, there was another night that I did go out, and this guy had invited me out. We were hanging out for a little while. He invited me to a function, but my roommate was already there. So that's the only reason why I had decided to go, because she was already there. So I was like, okay, well, my roommate's there with her homegirls, and he's inviting me out. Let me just pull up. So I pull up, and then one night, and at the end of the night, she was texting me like, hey, like, where are you parked so I can follow you home? So she was gonna follow me home, but we ended up being parked in 2 different places. So I was just like, I'll just meet you at the house or whatever. And then but mind you, while I'm walking to my car, I hear, hey, yo, hey. Listen, my name is not A, so you know I was not responding. And so when he's saying, hey, I'm like, I'm not gonna respond to you. Like, who you think I am? Right? And I got scared. I started running into the car. I said, you can hear my little heels clacking, click, 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 click. So I started running to my car. I run in my car. But as I'm like running, I can hear footsteps behind me. So he starts running behind me. And I'm like, why is he running behind me? So now I'm scared. And then I get in my car. I lock my door. I start the car immediately. He ends up catching up to the car. He ends up coming to the window and he goes, I know you did not just tap out my car. Now I'm about to run over your feet. I said, I'm not interested. I said, I'm not interested. And so he began to, he said, I just want to talk to you. And I said, I don't want to talk to you. And then I put my thing in gear. Baby, I started driving. And if he didn't back up, that was going to be his problem. Because he was going to get ran over. And I took off. So that was already one, like, a little sketchy night that I just kind of was like, oh, like, I just need to just not even be out. And then when I had got back to my apartment that night, it was like these guys, these hood dudes that would hang out in like the first section of my building at night. And I used to hate it because I'm like, why are y'all out here so late just smoking and, you know, doing whatever they do? Anyways, I got out my car. One of them was like, hey, yo, when I tell you I had my key already ready, I ran upstairs quick, fast, in a hurry. I never ran so fast up them stairs. I might have even skipped some steps. But I got to that door and I unlocked that baby. I locked it immediately. Because who you about to get? Not I. But yeah, long story short, y'all, I don't do nightlife for those reasons. For those exact reasons. But yeah, let's get a little bit into my makeup and what I'm doing, because I kind of got into the story that I just kind of forgot what I was doing. Thanks for listening to my story time. But at this point, I am speeding up the video so that way I can get into doing my makeup. If you guys want a full video on how I do my makeup, I can definitely post a vlog doing that or a clip of me doing that, maybe do a short. But I just kind of sped it up a little bit. But I will still showcase some of the products that I use to do my makeup. I pretty much was going for a soft look for the brunch. But yeah. Yeah, drop in the comments which is your favorite lip combos, makeup techniques. What do you guys use? As you can see, I use a lot of Fenty products, so I feel like that's what goes with me. I just feel like that's what helps complete the look that I'm going for, because I always do everything very soft, nothing too crazy when it comes to makeup. I'm not a person that likes a lot of makeup. Like, I feel like it's just too much. Yeah. This is cute. But I just noticed, so when I went like this and pulled my under eye, I started creasing a little bit. So guys, tell me what you guys do to help prevent creasing. I think what I'm gonna do is go in with like a pin now. I'm done. So I'll go with my one size, spray that on, and then I'm gonna try the Pillsbury. Period. And kind of keep your face still, because you don't want no creasing when you just set something. Period. Okay, and that is my look. So tell me guys what you guys think of my soft glam makeup look. I know my forehead looks a little big, like, ooh. I think it's the camera. We gonna say it's the camera. I'm not sure how I want to wear my hair. I low-key think I want to do like a half up, half down type of ordeal. Like, I don't know, something about my hair being pulled back. It's kind of cute. And maybe I could do like a bun or something. Like, is this cute though? Like, is that cute? No. Since my hair is stiff as hell, let me just go ahead and just wear it down, so I'm not putting too much, you know, on my hair. But I think I'm gonna change out my earrings for my outfit. Yeah, I guess you guys will see what I wear when I get down over there, because I know we are on a time crunch. Our reservation is at 3, but I lied to my cousin because my cousin's coming with us, and I told her it's at 2:30, just so that way she could be ready. Sometimes you gotta lie to black folks just to get somewhere on time, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, vlog, I am now in the car. This is the final look. Cute, cute, cute. I'll probably show you guys when I actually get there, so you guys can see the full outfit. But yeah. So I have just gotten to brunch. I am at the Drake. You see it behind me. So we are about to see what's going on. So this is who I have joining me. We have my sister, and we have Sophie in the back. Hold on, wait, Sophie, come closer. There you go.
I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your love.
Camera for real. This is my vlogging camera, which I love. Listen, y'all, the tunes in here, the vibes, yes, like 10 out of 10 so far. I'm probably gonna, you know, just cut some of the music out, or I can't vlog too long in here because of the music, but yeah.
I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your loving. I better find your heart. I better find your.
Sorry guys, the guy came while I was trying to food, but this is my drink. Drink, 10 out of 10. Okay, I'm trying to record. The drag. This is the crispy chicken. When I say crispy, they mean. Alright, let's see what it's hitting for, y'all. This is a wing. Okay, Dre.
I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch. I do it all and I'm around. You scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking now here for me, I ain't got it. I've been skimming, looting, hide your body. As long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment? You just too important. Nobody's nobody like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you. I can just lose and miss the moment.
Hey Sophie, so tell the vlog what you thought of the Drake.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was really good. The food is good. Place will be seeing me soon.
Okay.
Drinks was good. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
The
vibes was definitely there, right?
Yes, yes. The vibes were there. The ambience was chef's kiss. Like y'all tap in, please.
Period.
Immediately.
Yes. So you heard it. I didn't even have to tell you guys too much because you heard it from my little cousin. Okay.
Exactly.
She put the pin on that. All right, y'all. So I don't know if this will be the end of the vlog, or maybe I might continue it. But if I don't, see y'all in the next one.